Ah, well, sorry, we're back. We're back, Joyce.
We're
Oh,
sad. We're
there's
so
there's
sad.
all the feels on
All
that
the
episode.
feels.
My
That's
God.
right. All the feels. I'm still feeling it. I just watched it and I'm feeling it. I'm so sad right now.
Well, what's actually kind of nice is that we finished watching it at the same time, and so we're both on that emotional high of the
Right.
episode. But Jesus Christ, I don't know if I can watch this show anymore, Joyce. It's just jerking me around.
Can't believe they actually did that. I
Yeah.
was actually last podcast. I predict someone's
Yes.
gonna die, but I
Joyce,
did
you're
not
always
think that it would be her.
Joyce, you're always good at predicting things, but yes, I had no idea that Beth's life would be on the table like that. I mean, her just being off just hit an
It's
emotional
so
chord.
pointless. I just don't know why. Well, I mean, there are reasons, like she's
Yeah.
so angry, but it's just like, oh, she's so useful. She's so
Well,
useful now.
well, I don't know if she's so useful now. I mean, remember my prediction of maybe Sasha might die?
Right.
Like, if anybody usually dies, just like in the whole kind of writing or in the world of writing and television, when somebody dies, it means that it will have an impact towards different characters or it
Yeah.
will change the settings.
Right.
Her dying is just really pointless, as you pointed out. Like, there was
Yeah.
almost no need for her to die. Like, the story was
Yeah.
very confined between the battle of Joyce and
Choice.
Dawn. Or, sorry, Joyce, sorry. Between Beth. Oh my gosh.
Oh, geez.
Between Beth and Dawn. And, of course,
Right.
it had to end with them both, I guess, killing each
Yeah.
other in the end.
Yeah.
So, there you go.
It's just so many foreshadowing. I'm like, I didn't see it.
Well, I
I thought
guess
the whole
let's.
time. I thought Carol was gonna die. The whole time I was like, oh, she's gonna die, she's gonna die. I was at the
Right.
end, I was like, don't die, don't die, and bam. Like
Yeah.
what? What?
Well,
What just happened?
let's just track back all the way to the
Okay, to the
beginning. We'll
beginning.
dwell more on that, but that was just such a big shock. So,
Yeah.
we open up with our episode with Bob running away, and
Yeah.
I hate how real life seems to seep into the fictional world. All I kept thinking about was, obviously the whole Ferguson thing with corrupt police or police being able to kind of
Oh,
get away with things. I don't want to talk about that too much, but I
right.
couldn't help that was just in the back of my head. So just how Rick, was making his whole just stop, man,
Right.
just stop, no one gets hurt. And Bob's just like running away, fleeing for his life, and he's like, well, gotta
Oh,
kill him.
yeah.
So,
He did that,
yeah,
and well, before he would never do something like that, and then he actually hit him,
yeah,
and he actually killed him.
yeah.
Like
Well,
what?
well,
What just happened to him?
We know Rick is just a cold-blooded killer. Well,
No,
anybody that's he's just completely over in the deep end, and there's
yeah.
just no way of him coming back. He doesn't have time. He doesn't tolerate anything, especially
No.
electric.
I think he's like Shane at the beginning.
Yes. Oh, Joyce. That is a great point. How he is becoming very much like Shane. Do you
Yeah.
think that maybe this is another possible Joyce prediction? Do you
Oh,
think that
he's gonna die.
Yeah, Rick's gonna die?
Rick's gonna die?
You
What?
think he's gonna die?
Um,
Carol takes over?
no.
No.
No. He's the main character. I mean, like, I know anybody could die, but
Right.
for him to die, it has to be the last episode.
The final episode. Well, maybe the
Yeah.
final episode will be next season. No.
Oh,
No, no.
oh no.
No, no, no. But so he, killing Bob, going back to the people and making the deal,
Yeah.
saying that we're going through with the whole exchange sort of thing, and that story pretty
Yeah.
much kind of there's not too much to dwell on that. I mean, he just going ahead with the plan. We just know we just learn the type of person that Rick is now. Like it's completely cemented in that he is somebody that's not afraid to kill at
Yeah.
all. So
Yeah.
don't have a doubt in your mind thinking that he's willing to listen to reason. Not that
No,
he
he's not.
wouldn't.
He doesn't even do lectures anymore. So now he just like, okay, well, I don't want to waste my time. I have something better to do.
I got stuff to do. I got my people to save.
My people.
My people. So, going back to Gabriel and
Yeah.
everyone back at the church there. Now,
Oh, yeah, Gabriel.
that's
Gabriel's
right.
stupid.
Gabriel is quite stupid. I don't know what he's trying to achieve. Everyone has mentioned exactly. I don't know why he hasn't listened to everybody. Like,
No,
there's a reason why everyone's
like,
fleeing, running, and desperate as it is. He's clinging on to the hope that maybe, just maybe, there is still some good in the world.
see, I didn't believe that there's still people like that after so long. Like because for the sneak peek from last episode, I saw him outside like searching for stuff. I actually thought he was actually doing something evil.
He
But
was
then
being
he was just plain wanting to go check out the school and see if there's hope. Like, what? And you just escaped from like a shelter? Escaped? Like he just
right.
why would he escape?
I
Like it's so safe and he has to go somewhere. He's also crippled.
He's
I'm
a
like,
man. He's a man that needs to see things for himself, apparently. But he's just so foolish. From going back to the church, and I think another thing that just made him fully realize that all hope is very much lost is seeing Bob's, now
yeah,
maggot-infested leg.
yeah. Now he
Which,
sees it. But no, isn't that's something weird about that scene is like they ate his leg. The only thing that's left was his foot. But in this one, they showed his whole leg.
his captive foot. Well, I imagine they didn't consume the entire thing. They were just
Right.
slowly eating bit by bit. We never got like
Yeah.
a full glance. The other side may have been consumed. We don't
Yeah.
know. We just really kind of look at half of it. So,
Yeah, we only saw what I saw was just his foot hanging there. Before it was just his whole foot, just one foot.
right.
Yeah, but like he didn't have any leg part. It's like they're all gone.
Yeah. Well,
So that's
whatever.
why I didn't know if it was Bob's leg. I thought maybe it was someone else's leg.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like another survivor that they just mauled away.
Yeah, they just ate.
No, 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 it was Bob.
Yeah.
By the way, great little detail. I'm always pointing out the makeup effects, how they always do a great job. But yeah, the fact that they had a really nice corroding leg,
Yeah.
all
And
the tissue that had
yeah.
exposed, brought,
And the worm,
the
the
maggots.
worm
Yeah,
on
yeah,
top.
yeah. Great job.
Yeah.
Now, of course, the school
Yeah.
unleashed with a whole herd of walkers, and Gabriel with his stubbed toe is like trying to flee
Yeah.
back to the church, and he's like, "Oh, I gotta head back."
But did you see when he was in the forest, he was holding onto his tree that has a mark on it, that has
Right.
you on it.
Do you think? Now, I was gonna actually ask you that as well. Was that
Yeah.
part of the Terminus group, or was it Morgan's mark? But I don't know.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking about Morgan.
Right, that maybe
But
perhaps he might meet Morgan as, his possible new salvation, but, that was completely thrown away when we see him just kind of go back to the church, and it's never really touched on again.
like I
But,
don't know if Morgan actually marked down. Like I saw a mark when he showed up, it was like a circle with like an X in it. But
right.
then did he actually mark down another tree?
We don't know.
I
We
don't
have
remember.
we
I
have
don't
no
remember
idea all the marking.
anybody. Yeah, I don't remember.
The
So, but
Terminus, now in one of the previous episodes, the Terminus group is mentioning that they were marking trees in order to mark where they were going and how to kind of come back. So that just might be just kind of another point of that, or just an extension of that. But again, it's nice to kind of have the idea that maybe Morgan is out there, just
right, right.
within a mile of our group, and
It's
eventually
like
we'll
every
meet
once
them
in a
again.
while they put in like a little clue here and there just so that okay, don't forget about Morgan.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget, he's still around, people. He's
Yeah, he's
still
still
around.
around.
Yeah. Now,
Yeah.
going back to I guess the hospital. Now
Yeah.
we get into a unfortunate, tragic story with
Yeah.
Dawn and the potential murders that she had to do in order to get in power. It's a story
Oh,
that we never
man.
really got to see. The name of the captain
I don't
that
even know.
previously took over was Captain Hansen.
Hanson?
Hanson. You
Oh,
know, everyone's favorite 90s band. Bop, bop, bop,
no.
bop, doo 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 doo.
Um,
Side note, do you know Hanson at all? Were you around in the
I'm
90s
too young
crowd?
for that.
Good. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Don't. Yeah, thanks for making me feel old, Joyce. But yeah, Hanson was a terrible time, and apparently this
Right?
captain, either he was really horrible or possibly very good, and the other group, the other members of the cops
Yeah.
didn't like what he was doing. Do you think
Right.
he could have been a voice for reason, or do you think he was becoming corrupt?
You mean the captain that got killed?
Yes, Captain
What's his
Hanson,
name?
the
Hanson?
old guy that used to be
Well, he is one of the
John's.
bad cop, right?
We don't know that. We
So,
don't know how he was considered. He was starting to be bad for the group, and how Don had to kill him because he was
well, the thing
either
is,
becoming corruptible, or
well,
maybe
he
he was
was
just becoming.
he was killing people though. Like not killing people. Like he didn't want to save Carol, and he like you said earlier, he pushed over Santa.
No, that's not Captain Hansen. Captain
Wasn't him?
Hansen. Do you remember there was a photograph where Beth had put next to the badges,
Right. Yeah.
and he was asking who is that person, and then Don was explaining kind of the slight history, saying that Hansen was her mentor, somebody that she looked up to, but then he lost his way, and you know
Oh,
he used to
I
lead.
thought he died.
Yeah, he did. And Don killed her.
Yeah.
We never
Yeah.
see the story. We never
Oh, I
see it
thought you
at
were
all.
talking about the other guy that she
No, no,
killed.
no. No, that's of course later on in the episode, but
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Well,
Oh,
okay.
then I have no idea. Maybe he could be a better leader, but like, we always say Rick is the best leader, but like, look what he is now.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
anything could change, I think.
Right. Well, in any
Yeah,
event,
it
yeah.
could be different. Maybe they will listen to him a little bit better, a little bit more because he's stronger. I think he won't get us pushed over as the way how Down got pushed over because I think she's physically weaker.
Uh,
So what do you think? I don't know.
hmm. I don't know. I'm not sure if you're talking about Hanson or the
Hanson,
new
Hanson.
Hanson.
Like you
Okay.
asked me if Hanson, if he's still here, if he can be a better leader,
Oh, okay.
right? Yeah, he
No,
also
no.
would probably be.
No, I was asking if he more so why he got killed to begin with. Why did Don have to take his place?
Oh,
If there was maybe a story in there, but
we don't even know who's telling the truth. The
exactly.
the other person's dead.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, we'll never know. We'll never
Yeah.
hear that story because Don's gone and Hanson is gone. So,
Yeah, that's good. Like there's a lot of hidden things in the this kind of world. Like I'm glad that they don't have to figure out every single thing. Because
right,
like, sometimes in TV shows like especially like for Walking Dead, they have to figure out every single thing, every single backstory. I like sometimes they have this wishy-washy backstory like you will never know.
right.
It's real. It's more real.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But what do you think about her fight with the other police
Yeah,
officer?
yeah, we didn't get his name. They probably might
Mm.
have mentioned it in an earlier episode, so I
Right.
apologize. We'll just call him Cop X.
Cop cop who pushes over Santa.
Yeah, we'll call him. No, we'll just call him
Cop X.
Cop X.
Okay.
So yeah, of course, him. That was another sad part when beating up old Santa, my favorite
Yeah.
ward worker. He's like, "Hey Santa, don't you know? Hey Santa, don't you know how to sew up a sleeve right?" And he's like, "I'm sorry, I don't have any elves to help me out." And he's like, "You
No.
useless old man, duh!"
Yeah, and he loves
Emotional.
strawberries.
Yeah,
I feel so bad.
emotional. I'm telling you, nothing but tears. This show brings us.
Yeah.
So
But
with him, of course, confronting Dawn, because
yeah,
Dawn, of course, spilling the beans over everything she had done to protect
yeah.
Beth and
Right.
her leadership.
Yeah.
Yeah, she, of course, had that awesome hallway fight, which was fantastic choreography. I loved it.
Oh man,
Every second
I
of that.
really, the whole time I was so nervous. I was so afraid he's gonna kill Dawn or something. Like the way she was holding the gun and like pointing at his head, I was like, just shoot him. And when she's talking I was like, you're talking for too long, and you're gonna die because you're talking for too long. But like he actually tackled her. I didn't think she's so strong. Like I
Yeah.
didn't think she would actually like almost win.
Well, she has some police training. I mean,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
even somebody as maybe as petite as her, she could use
Yeah.
some classic. There's the classic, if you're familiar with Star Trek, some classic Star Trek fights. You ball up your fist into one. That
Yeah.
way you can exert as much power as you can to kind of knock over your opponent. And
Oh
that's what she did as best as she could. Yeah, exactly. You're learning some tactical police fighting right there.
Like
So there you go.
like this, like hitting really hard.
Yeah, yeah.
Two with two hands.
Like
Yeah,
two
like I
hands
saw.
together and just like balling. There you go.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I saw the way like she moves and stuff, like the way they fought. I'm like, that's so painful. Like the sound they made, like
Yeah.
the whole thing was just painful.
Great fight.
Yeah, yeah, it was real. It looks real.
I think it was real. And good old Beth was there just like, whoa, guys, calm down. This is a TV show. There's no need for all this hostility. And she's like, you know what? I'm just going to push you down that elevator shaft. Booyah!
And I like how Dawn was like, Beth! And Beth just pushed him.
Yeah.
I'm like, yep, that's how it's supposed to go down. I'm like, I'm glad that it goes the way that I want it to in my brain.
Yeah. Now, I guess, again, really with the episode, it just kind of comes down to that big exchange. With Rick, of course, getting the group in. Oh, sorry, I'm jumping a little bit ahead. It was fantastic to see the church being taken over by the walkers, and of course, Gabriel and Michonne. They're just, woe's me,
Save the world.
Fortunately, we had our reinforcements coming back and saving them. Abraham and the rest of the group. That was
we have more people now.
Yeah, exactly. It was great to see Maggie, and it's always good just always to come back together. Yeah, Maggie was really happy to hear that Beth was still alive.
She was so happy.
We were all happy.
Foreshadowing. Oh, I can't believe I didn't see that. You can't be happy in a show like this.
There was no foreshadowing. It came out of nowhere. Unless you were on Facebook like me, and the official
AMC.
Yeah. So, Abraham's back. Eugene still looks passed out, so he's still not quite 100%. So
Abraham's still mad.
Yeah, he never really got a chance to really say anything in this episode, so I think he's just kind of going to go with whatever the group is up to.
Yeah, he's going silent right now. He's really upset.
Yeah.
And, I think he's going to enjoy killing all those walkers.
Yeah, just get some of that blood and angst out.
It's kind of cool that it didn't blame anything on Gabriel, though. Michonne and Carl, they didn't say anything. They just ask him, "Hey, why did you do this?"
Right. If I was Michonne, I'd be a little more upset at Gabriel, just because, why does he keep doing this? I mean, he's somebody who is compromising the entire group. And he's risking the security of both Carl and Judith, and he needs to just learn. Both him and Tyrese, they need a big wake up call. They just are not realizing the world that they're in. They're just naive. They're not willing to kill, and they're not willing to at least kill zombies. They're really useless.
What's up with black people?
I don't know, man. I don't know. At least you got Michonne there to keep everyone in check.
Right. Oh, that's good. Black
she's
guys.
Like, what the fuck?
Male.
So now we could jump ahead to the exchange. Rick, of course.
That was a thing. There was a prop. They messed up with the prop.
What do you mean?
Sasha, she was holding a gun, right? There's a silence thing in the front.
Yeah.
But then they were using a different one. It's this one scene they were using one with like a bigger hole, and the other scene there's like a smaller one. I can show you. I will show you right now.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Let's take a
Here.
gander.
Can you see?
Evidence.
Oh, okay. Yeah, can you see this?
It just okay.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa, man. Good point.
Exactly. Like, look, one is bigger, one is smaller. Oh, I found it. I found it.
Wow, those prop people, they need to get their act together to keep effing up like this.
Yeah, it went back and forth, back and forth. It was really funny. Yeah. So,
all right.
Am I back yet?
Yeah, we're back. You're back. So, my gosh, shame on you, prop people. You know how before I gave props to the effects and prop people? Well, this is a shame on you, prop people. Get your act together. You're effing up the series for me and Joyce.
Yes. Maybe I should upload this. Oh, I can't upload on Reddit because I'm banned from Reddit.
Give it to me. I'll throw it up on Reddit, and I'll receive all the love, all the Reddit love.
You receive all the points. Oh,
get all the points. So going back to our exchange.
Yeah.
You know, did you think anything was necessarily going to happen? Do you think Dawn was going to go back on her word, or do you think anything was going to happen?
Like the whole time I thought they were going to shoot. I thought Dawn was going to shoot them, or like someone was going to shoot. But after they like exchanged, I was like, oh, that's nice. Like, there has to be something. Everything goes so smoothly.
Right.
So it has to be something. And I was like, Dawn, you're asking for too much. You're really asking for too much. So it's greedy.
You know what? This is the one time I think I actually agree with Dawn in the sense where Noah, he escaped, but he's kind of, his debt is to pay back the hospital. I mean, we obviously don't know the real story that happened.
Yeah.
We also don't know how Beth was really found. Like that's kind of the story that Dawn has said, saying that we found her on the side of the road, but clearly she was Daryl. So we don't necessarily know the real story with Noah. Maybe he does have to stick around for another year to kind of help them out.
Oh, he said that I already paid off my debt. Did he say that?
No, he never said that.
Oh.
Or maybe he did.
You know, yeah, he said, like, I was here long enough, like, my dad is already long gone or something.
Long paid.
Yeah. Long paid. Oh, wait, no, that was Dr. Edward.
Ah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how you confuse those two so quickly. Yeah. So, well, you know, poor Noah, he's got to go and he's got to go and pay that debt, unfortunately.
Like, what do you think the reason why Beth did what she did at the end?
She was just sick of Dawn, and you know, just how she's able to kidnap Noah or bring Noah back. It was all about just having people work for her. And their earlier discussion of them, of Dawn wanting the world to go back, and she's just trying to hold things together.
Yeah.
Beth knew that in the heart of hearts that Dawn was lying to herself. She knew that nothing was going to change, and she just did whatever she could to just, you know, stay as living a comfortable life. And she's just using this facade, this whole cop facade, as just a means to justify all the cruelty that she's been exhibiting to everyone, her and her people, especially to poor Santa.
Poor Santa.
Poor Santa. Getting pushed over. This, by the way, with December being like tomorrow, you know, this is starting off to be a very sad Christmas.
So I think, it's gonna be big on the internet about the Santa thing.
Santa being pushed over. No, but in any event, so Beth really wanted Dawn to die, and I think if anything, Beth would have wanted to die too, as long as she got to take Dawn with her. I think she had that sort of hostility against her that much that, you know, she like, what, I mean, why else would she want to stab her like that in the middle where
it's
everyone...
such a small, like, you know, such a small scissors. Like she knows
Yeah,
that she's
you're not gonna kill her. Like, come
yeah.
on now. You just
I think she did that. She did it on purpose. Because one thing is she kind of want to stand up for Noah because she knows that how Noah wants to go back and she kind of want to do it for him.
yeah,
And also at the same time, like, she was like, okay, you're asking for you're too greedy and like I don't want to get pushed over by you anymore and this
yeah,
is it. This is
yeah.
the end. And I
Mm.
want to like if I die, you die.
If I die, you're dying with me.
Yes.
Yeah, she could have just gone home, seen her sister, but no.
No.
It just had to just ruin everything.
Yeah.
So, oh well. So, in any event, as usual, my old pour
Huh?
glass out for Beth. Cheers. Rest in peace. We miss you a
Okay.
lot. Get another cup there. Here we go. Clickety.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
In my
Yeah.
little Star Wars cup, by the way.
Well, mine is from like Ribfest, amazing like iron
Nice. That's awesome.
metal.
Oh, sigh. Well, sadly enough,
She
where?
died.
Well, the question I asked Joyce is, where is our group gonna go now? What are we gonna do?
They're probably gonna go back to the church. I mean, they have to. They're gonna wait there for what's his name? Ah, ah, what's his name?
Morgan.
Morgan. Morgan to
Are
come
they?
back.
Well, I don't think they're waiting for Morgan at all.
No?
They don't like Rick doesn't know where Morgan is or anything like that. They
Well, I mean, like for the show, for the sake of the show,
yeah. I
they
think
want Morgan to come back and find them
true.
somehow. But did you notice that Rick was asking these people like if they want to follow them? I don't think
Yeah.
anybody wanted to.
No. Well, because they have whoever's in that hospital is generally having a good life, and
Yeah,
whoever is with Rick is also having a good life. I mean, why would you even join these people? This is a brand like you have no idea who Rick is or
right.
anything like that. Why would you leave the comfortable
The
life of
safe.
the safehood of that
Yeah.
and to go out into the middle of nowhere? So
Yeah. Well, like, do you know that the other policewoman? I think like first I thought she was there's something with her. I thought she was like gonna lie about like these Rick's group. He's
mhm,
gonna tell Dawn like, oh, they killed Bob,
right.
but she didn't. I was surprised, and also at the end she was the one who stand up and like caught off the gunfire because she knows that it's pointless.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm glad that someone at least in their group is like understand things.
Yeah, she
So
clearly has a good head on her shoulders and she doesn't want any bloodshed. I'm really glad that she actually kind of stood up and said, everyone, this was just between Don and Beth,
yeah.
guns down. Everyone,
Yeah.
let's just go home. That's enough bloodshed for one day.
Oh
Which is true.
man, like Daryl, he was crying. I was like, oh, I would be so sad. Like he bonded with Beth, and then finally he gets to see her,
Yeah.
and then this happened.
Yeah.
You
You know what
know,
breaks my heart is the fact that Daryl never cries. He's never
he cried
cried.
when his brother died,
Oh, right. Sorry. Okay.
right?
All right. Well, he cried only once in this series, people.
Yeah, that was the thing. Like must see her as like his sister.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean?
exactly the sort of love that they generally had, and
Yeah,
to just see her just die so meaninglessly,
yeah.
it hurts us all as fans, as audience members, and everyone in that show. So, you
Like I
know,
always see her as someone that's like not so useful for like before, but after this season, I actually felt like she's useful and I actually started liking her. And this is what they do.
yeah.
They make you like someone, and then they
They
kill them.
just give and then they take it away.
They
That's
take
the
it away.
world. That's the world. The cruelty of Walking Dead. But I think honestly, at the heart of it all, I think that's why we love the show because it is so
Yeah,
brutal. Because it does play with our
because
emotions like that.
we're sick people.
Exactly. We like the abusive relationship
Oh,
coming back to it.
what is
Like,
wrong with us?
we're like, oh, Walking Dead will treat me better next time. It was my fault. It was my fault.
Our life is too good. That's why we're fishing for these terrible TV shows.
Exactly. Life is too good for us. Well, so it doesn't look like The Walking Dead won't be back till February 8th. So I guess
Ooh.
that kind of wraps up our Walking Dead edition of Who's Ready to Chat. But that doesn't mean that we aren't going to get together and have some more chats. So,
Yeah.
Joyce.
No, we did. No, we haven't finished the
Oh,
sadness of Maggie yet.
yeah,
We have
well,
to talk about her.
okay. All right, just for you, Joyce, because I love you
She's
that
so
much.
sad. She reminded me of when
Her
Rick
soul
first noticed that his wife died, Lori died, and also
Yes.
when Daryl, when he first saw his brother die, it's just like they all just cried and lie down.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think, and also when Carol saw her little girl turn into a walker, and that's how like she was like falling over and everybody. I
Yeah.
think, yeah, it just kind of reminds me of those scenes.
You know
So,
what? I think someone needs to make somebody out there in YouTube land make a montage of everybody losing somebody and the emotional
oh
tears. I think the only
no,
person who didn't break down like that was Tyrese when he found out that, his what was her name?
oh,
Cheryl? Carol?
Carly,
Carly. When Carly
really?
dies, he
He
wasn't really emotional, he was just like
he
angry.
was
He was like
angry.
he was like, oh, who did this? Who did this? I'm gonna get him.
Crying. The
Oh,
girl.
Hulk smash! Tyrese smash!
She's
Ah.
scary. I
Exactly.
don't know. I want to be
You don't
around
want to get
her
on
when he's
Tyrese
like that.
that side. But everyone else had like Maggie, Rick,
Yeah.
Carol, Carl, Earl, Daryl, Cheryl, Terrell.
Daryl. Dale.
People that are making up. Sorry, I just went on this sort of running spree there. But
Yeah.
anyway, yeah,
Yeah. Maybe, yeah, it's probably gonna happen.
yeah,
Maybe we can do it.
maybe, just maybe. Oh well. Well, anyways, I guess that's kind of it. Now that
Yeah. There's no cliffhanger.
no, it just
What?
ends on a
Like,
sad
what the
note.
heck? What do you think is gonna happen in the future? Like next, what's gonna happen? What are you gonna
I
do?
Joyce, if anything, you're the person that makes predictions. So
Well,
Joyce, what is your prediction for season
uh,
8?
no cliffhanger. I don't know.
Or sorry, did I say season 8? Sorry.
You said season 8.
Yeah. Season
You
5.
call me Joy. You call Beth Joyce. So
Oh my gosh, I'm tired. As you can clearly tell, we never do a midnight
yeah,
chat. So
yeah.
yeah. But in any
Um,
event,
um, I think they're gonna go back to the church, and they're still gonna use the church as shelter. I
yeah,
think.
yeah, I guess so.
It's just overrun by zombies, by walkers. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, the other people they call those walkers the rotters.
yeah, the Rotters, right.
Yeah,
I
I
wanted to mention
noticed.
that. Yeah, I wanted to
Yeah,
mention that
yeah.
with you. What other groups call walkers and such, but yeah,
Yes,
the Rotters. Thanks,
rotters.
thanks, guys. Thanks. I forgot last time. Yeah. All
But
right.
yeah, they call them rotters, and then yeah, so it's just overrun by walkers. They can easily kill them, and it's a good shelter. They built the whole thing with like wood and stuff, and it's pretty safe.
Right.
So yeah, I think they're gonna go back. There's probably gonna be a new villain.
Yeah. Well,
Probably gonna be a new villain.
I
There
don't know
has
who
to
the
be.
I don't know who the next villain will be. I mean, the Terminus group is gone. Dawn's gone.
Well,
We gotta make a brand new villain,
well,
baby. I don't know who it's gonna be.
if they follow the comic book, there is going to be.
We're just. I think we're gonna have to put a pin in that and wait till February. So.
February, yes.
Well, Joyce, this was an awesome first mid-season. I'm glad that we're able to go through as many episodes as we did together. This is
Yeah.
coming along great. Everyone that's been watching our show, I really want to thank you for keep watching, keep
Mhm.
subscribing to Joyce. Joyce, where can the beautiful people find you, by the
So
way?
they can find me here. This is my YouTube channel. I'm gonna post it right here, and here is my Twitter. Twitter. I keep calling it
Yes.
Twitter.
Peter.
Twitter.
Yes, follow me there. And you can follow me on my channel at The Real MG. The address should be right here at the bottom. And if you want to hear some of my hilarious tweets, it's whoop right here. Beep, 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 beep. You can follow my tweets at Real MG channel. I usually post some of the work and animation that I'm doing, or every once in a while I have a joke or two, maybe that I throw out into the ether. So, Joyce, this concludes the mid-season or half the season for the Walking Dead edition. We will also chat about other things, perhaps
other
movies or
things.
other TV shows.
We don't know yet.
We don't know yet.
Movies or another TV show. So
exactly. You're just gonna have to subscribe. Yeah, subscribe and find out what it's gonna be.
Yes. Subscribe. Subscribe right here.
Subscribe right there. Right there.
Right there.
All right, Joyce. Well, you have yourself a good night. But before you go, by the way, I love your hoodie. You got to show that off.
I know. Okay, I need to show my.
Oh snap!
And then I have a kangaroo baby. There's a pocket. It's actually there's a pocket, and they give you like a plushie.
That is awesome.
Kangaroo plushie. Oh my gosh! It's extra softness.
Well, I need to grab one for me and the rest of the
Yes.
group.
You should have got it when it's on sale. I got it 50% off.
Oh, okay, well, we'll chat about that after the show. Going on a complete tangent. So anyways, thank you, people. We'll see you all again later.
Later,
see you in February for Walking Dead talk.
Yes.
All right, cheers. Bye.
Bye. Bye.